Hey everybody, it's Joel, your photo troll here. I'm kind of out in the wilderness. This is a place called Red Feather Lakes. It's in northern Colorado, and it's just one of my favorite places to go. This is just some random logging road that just leads to this really neat, just kind of nice area over here. Excuse the bumpy ride. But I was doing the technique today where I would purposely underexpose the scene, especially when you have a scene like that where all these bright yellow leaves are backlit. I was just messing around and underexposing on purpose just to make those backlit leaves stand out a little bit. See if I can pull them up here for you. I gotta turn my old camera on. So that's this bush right there. And I wish I could do that without blocking it somehow. Let's see, let's try that way. But see, here's this little bush, or it's an aspen tree actually. And that's normal exposure where it's exposed correctly against the background. And then here I underexposed so I could get it to stand out, because it's really the only thing that's lit up. So you'll notice the background's pretty dark on that. And I use that same trick on a bunch of other ones here that I did, to where I would like this, where I would purposely underexpose, get the leaves bright and backlit, but the background is almost gone. And this is the same concept, but just with a more distant, so it just highlights that group of trees. It's just such a privilege to, okay, here's one I really underexposed, but I was going to say it's such a privilege to just live here in northern Colorado, where you can just drive up and take pictures of stuff like this anytime you want to. I really like that one. I don't know, just a texture kind of deal. But see, that one I underexposed a little. Let me see what my histogram's not too far to the left, but not my usual off to the right kind of thing. Man, I'm looking forward to looking at these. Oh, this is just a chipmunk. I don't know why I took this picture. But anyway, so I'm using my my trusty 70 to 300 here. Oh, I probably screwed my aspect ratio up there, didn't I? I probably got upside down framing or something. Anyway, I'm using my 70 to 300 VR, and it's just my best. Just walking around, if something happens, if I see something, I can zoom in on it, and it's stabilized, so it just locks the movement down, the shake goes away, and I can catch a lot of pictures. And if I was, like, say, in a blind or something like that, I'd probably use my 80 to 200 f2.8, just because it is a sharper lens. This thing, you can tell it's a little bit consumer-ish, but it just makes up for it by being so fast. You can just, if you want to get a pretty dang good picture of something and quickly, this thing, man, you can just bring it to your eye, get the thing in frame, focus fast as lightning, and then rip off a bunch of pictures. And I think it's got a very useful zoom range that 70 to 300. And I've seen some of those, 28 to 300s or whatever, and I just think that's got to be too weird, right? It's got to not look good either on the short end or the long end, and I don't really want to give up either of those. But this one looks a little softer on 300, but at 200 it's crystal clear, and then at 135 or something it's just really nice, But anyway, this is Joel, your photo troll. I'll see you down the river. Bye-bye.